Back we are tonight with our feature story that focuses on the importance of guide dogs. They help to improve the quality of life for people who are blind or have other vision problems and special needs. And joining us tonight is Brad Hibbard. He is the Chief Program Officer of the Guide Dog Foundation. That's been training these dogs for more than 70 years. And accompanying him, beautiful dog. This is a graduate, Clyde, a long history of helping people. This is just fantastic. You guys are doing such great work.
All the staff and the volunteers at the Guide Dog Foundation are super proud of being able to provide highly trained dogs like Clyde, who help blind and visually impaired people enhance their mobility.
Clyde's beautiful. We're going to talk about her and a lot of other good things, but first we're going to go to Jessica Formoso, shows us more about what this foundation is doing. Watch this now.
Stay. Good. Sammy, good. Stay.
For Samantha and Brico Custer, going up and down the stairs can be challenging, but not when she's with her guide, Leo.
To have another being that I can count on and trust my safety with is huge for me.
The 23-year-old has very limited eyesight. At the age of 15, she got her first guide dog, Laurel, thanks to the nonprofit Guide Dog Foundation in Smithtown, Long Island.
And I'm able to travel so much more efficiently and faster and independently, and I don't have to be timid or afraid of where I'm going because I know that I can trust my pup to get me there safely.
Last month, she traveled from Philly and Lauren Berglund from Iowa for 2 weeks to train with and pick up their new guide pups, Leo and Sammy.
Good. Keep going. Your dog will probably pick a spot between these gratings. We will be taking a left.
Guide Dog Foundation matches about 70 guide dogs each year. They're no cost to the client. All of the expenses are covered thanks to donations.
Sammy, forward, door. Good girl. Door. A guide dog gives me a lot more independence and freedom and ability to navigate large crowds in larger cities.
The foundation breeds their own dogs. The pups spend their first year in what they call a puppy raiser's home, where they learn to socialize and are taught basic obedience.
We're going to go forward and straight to the curb. And the great thing is you're seeing these girls walk through Manhattan. They've never been here with these dogs, and they're flourishing. The amount of work that it takes to get that done is incredible.
On the Upper East Side, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
Jessica, thank you very much for that. Brad Hibbard and Clyde, you guys, you know, we see a story like that. We hear a lot, and we've heard a lot for 70 years, for goodness sakes, about, you know, the work that you do. I mean, seeing eye dogs, they're just so special, and you really do change so many lives in so many great ways.
We do. I mean, our mission is about helping people to remove boundaries to reaching the goals and objectives they have in life, and that's through highly trained dogs like Clyde.
And they really are highly trained. You know, particularly, I'm interested in the fact that they train them, most of them, in Manhattan, because if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, as they say, right?
Yeah, most of the dogs that we have in our training cycles, we come into Manhattan because we get a little bit of everything. You get the subway, you get the heavy pedestrians, you get the heavy traffic, and a dog like Clyde, in fact, Clyde's going to be matched with their new handler at the end of this month, and they live and work in Manhattan.
Oh, that's perfect.
So even this trip was a perfect training trip for Clyde.
That's fantastic. I know you get a lot of applications, and you're able to, you know, at least help 70 of those match up, which is really great. And how do you do that? How do you decide, you know, who goes to who and how that works?
You know, when you apply, you can come to guidedog.org and you can apply, because I want to mention that all of our services are free. It doesn't cost anything for a blind or visually impaired person to get a dog. When you apply to us, we interview you and we learn all about your lifestyle and what your goals and objectives in life are. Are you going to school? Are you going to work? Do you have a busy family life? Sure. And then when we're training the dogs, while we're getting ready to know about you and we're training the dogs, we can match up a dog like Clyde with the personality in the area.
I mean, so you really, you know, study what the needs are, and then you make the right match.
Absolutely.
A lot of these dogs don't make the cut, though, because I mean, your standards are so high.
Yeah, it really does. You know, it takes a dog that is unflappable. When you think about the trip that we just took from Penn Station here to the station here at Fox, she was faced with a lot of different things. Noises, sirens, cars, trucks, pedestrians, loud banging noises in the city like this. They have to have a really solid temperament to be able to work with somebody in this kind of environment.
How long does it take, I mean, to train them? Is it like a year or so?
Well, if you count the raisers, the raisers start with dogs like Clyde when they're 8 to 10 weeks old as puppies, and they raise them till about 14 or 15 months, giving them good socialization, exposure, house behavior. Then we train them with our formal trainers for 3 months.
And then how long, you know, does a dog like Clyde usually stay with one of the clients? How long a period?
About 8 years. They work, yeah.
Really?
And then some of the clients at the end of that, they decide just to keep the dog as a pet, and they get another guide dog.
I was going to ask you that. What happens to the dogs after that?
A lot of the dogs stay with the person that had them, and they retire. They become a retired dog. The person gets a new dog. The dog gets to rest. And a lot of them, if the person isn't able to do that, they go back to the raiser that raised them.
You know, she's beautiful. Look at this. I mean, so friendly. Want to make sure we put it up on the screen. Okay, it's guidedog.org. They can go on there and apply, and you put all the information, and then you get back to them.
That's right. We'll contact them, and we'll take it from there.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks so much, okay? Bye, Clyde. What a beautiful dog. Love this animal. Thanks so much.